let's see. Hopefully this is working. G'day! Stu here from UAV Futures, and welcome to the FPV Mix, where we're going to sit down, do a live stream, chat with you guys, answer your questions. I can see some people tuning into the chat, but first things first, I want to know, can you hear me? We've got Random Family Man, who I still need to have a conversation with, saying, Mike, check, loud and clear, Captain. 10-4, Rubber Ducky. And he said he's been here all week long. We've got Mike's Camping tuning in as well. He's saying hello all and hello Stu, tagging me with at UAV Futures. You can see we've got Charlie with the dog cam down below. He's having a bit of a snooze. The pinball machine's fired up, warming up. And it looks like we have a little xenomorph face hugger down in this corner as well. So we can see a couple of other people. Hill Scrapers in here. RC on every day, and FPV Nick in the chat. We've even got Gunner here as well. I'm going to guess Gunner's at work out there, just doing the hard yards, and I'm going to guess it's pretty chilly in Victoria as well, which is where, of course, I live. So let me know too, is the stream, what's the quality like? It's hopefully at 1080p. We did have an amazing last stream where we went and got ourselves a new camera. It is here, but there's a couple little extra steps that I've been working on to try to incorporate it. But don't worry, we're going to be talking about this bad boy. We ended up getting the Canon M50 as well. But we're going to dive right in, answer some questions, and basically have some fun. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, or maybe grab yourself a beer, whatever you fancy, and yeah, just sit back, relax, ask some questions, and let's have some fun. So if you've got any questions, throw them down below as well, because that's what we're here for. We've got Experimental RC. He's saying the tiny wood plane is going well, and now it is brushed, and it's called the Skippy Wing. So after my name, Skippy FPV. So that is. Can you please send me an email about that as well? I need to do a little bit of a follow up on the Skippy Wing. I would like to see where it's at. And we've got Kids Bartlett. He's in here as well. We've been streaming for 2 minutes, and we've got about 60 people watching. 1/3 of you guys have hit the thumbs up button. I'm going to hit it now because it really does help actually get some more people in here. I think YouTube pushes it out and says, hey, UAV Futures is live. Let's go check that out. Scrolling down, and our first question of the day, and Ben is saying, got you on the big screen in the living room. So there we go. Ben Sweetman, hello to whoever's in his house, to his family watching this. And our first question of the day is from Shane, and make sure you tag me with at UAV Futures. You can see there's a few people writing at UAV Futures. It makes it much easier for me to see the questions or see my tags. If you need a shout out, if you've got a comment you want me to read out, or you've got a question, if you tag me with that UAV Futures, it makes it a lot easier. So we have Shane. How do you know what radios and headset are compatible with which drone parts? Now this is the beauty of our hobby. It's not like some other closed ecosystem hobbies where if you want to get a radio, you can basically use any radio with any drone within reason. So there's a lot of different brands, and I can take this drone here, and depending on what receiver I want to buy, which it has to be compatible with the radio, I can put in here a receiver that's going to work with a FreeSky radio. I can put one that's going to work with a FlySky radio. I can do a Crossfire receiver, an R9 receiver. I might want to use something like the Jumper or the Radio Master. So your radio does not determine what drone you can fly. You can fly a whole bunch of, you can fly a drone on a whole bunch of different radios. I've got a full box full that, yeah, just means you can choose whatever you want. I could choose any one of those and it would work on here. And what headsets are compatible with which drone parts? That's very easy. If it is a headset that does like 5.8 analog, which is basically this if you go to this website here, this amazing website, let's go to main screen share, and we scroll down. There is if you have a look here, we've got some Sky Zones, which you can have a look at as well. And we also have some cheaper Hawk eye goggles. It doesn't really matter too much which headset you get is in terms of compatibility. Most of our headsets are compatible. As long as they say 5.8 gigahertz video for FPV, they're going to work with any analog FPV drone. Now, talking DJI Digital, that is totally different. That is a closed ecosystem, so the DJI stuff just works with DJI, but that's very easy to just say the digital stuff works here. Any other normal standard analog FPV system is going to be fine with any analog headset. Hopefully that answers it anyway. We've got some other ones here. Kids Bartlett is saying, have you found the lemon tree yet? So that's right. Instead of telemetry lost, I'm starting to remember it as lemon tree lost. We got AR FPV, And RC every day, he wants a bit of a shout out as well. And AA just woke up. A new guy, FPV, is saying, "Good evening, everyone. Got a question for you at U of A Futures. What would I need for my Tyrannus QX7 in order for me to use other receivers, Crossfire or anything else?" So you would need a multi-protocol module to go in the back of your QX7. If you'd like to use Crossfire, you would need a Crossfire module to go in the back. So this is that part where you've got your radio. It works with FreeSky, but if you want it to work with some different brand receivers, you're going to need to find a module that you can plug in the back. It goes in this port right here. When we talk about modules, this is, let me see if I can get this little part out the back. This has been a pain. The plastic is very stiff. There we go. So you can see, you'd put your module. Hopefully this is going to... Oh, I'm showing you on the wrong silly. That's why it looks so small. Come on, Stuart. Still drinking my cup of coffee. You can still see this module right here. This is where it goes. Goes in this bay. Clips in. And then you're ready to rock and roll. So that's what you need to get. You need to get a module if you want to use some other parts. All right, Atomic is saying short and sweet. Popped in to say hi, and now off to bed. Good night. So there we go, Atomic. Don't dream about drones too much. I had some weird dreams. I was like playing Rust. I don't know what was happening there. And Ron 10 would like to know, how come you're so biased? Biased towards what? Give me some, I don't know what you would say here. Give me some feedback on why you think that is the case. That's one beauty too about having other people on the channel. It's just not what I think. We've also got a whole crew here who offer their opinions. Hill Scraper FPV, except my Evolution and a Mini Whoop. I'm not too sure what we're referring to right there. And what is this amazing website that you speak of? Well, of course, it is uavfutures.com. So everybody should have this bookmarked. I'm going to post it in the comments down below. It is the world's greatest drone website. I think it was rated, was it like it won one of the awards from Blockbuster for pretty much being one of the best things. But let's go back in to my main face cam right here. And Raven187 is saying, a reminder too, if you're going to be putting Crossfire in there, you're going to need to do the hardware mod as well. So you've got to do a little bit of soldering in the back of your Tyrannus to get Crossfire to work, which is one of the reasons why I don't like FreeSky so much, because they're pretty much just shutting their consumers out from being able to do what they want to do with their products. Den FPV says, don't buy them from AliExpress. They've just ripped me off 300 when I try to buy some goggles. Yep, well, I've never put a link into AliExpress. A lot of people saying marshmallows in the chat as well. And Happy Crush says, I'm looking at the Tango 2 and Crossfire over the TX16S per range and power of it. You definitely won't. I don't think if you're going to be going extreme long ranges, the Tango 2 is not. It's still a great choice of radio, but it's not as good as a dedicated full-size Crossfire unit, as far as I know. But yeah, I absolutely love the Tango 2. The form, the function, and the range you get is still significantly better than any of my 2.4 stuff that I'm flying around. Aquatic FPV here in the chat is saying, hey Stu, appreciate all the hard work. My question is, can my Diatone 349 TX200 AU VTX use an aftermarket Foxy or Lollipop 4 flights after I snapped my replacement on my VTX and it quit working? Yeah, if it's got the same connector on there, so if it's got a UHFL connector on there, an MMCX, just match that up with the same antenna and you should be good to go. And Roscoe Sticks would like to know, what's my thoughts on the new T-Motor freestyle frame? Now, I don't know if one of my fellow pilots, Malice Vex, might have been talking about this. Let's see if we can Let's see if we can find the T-Motor quad right here. T-Motor FT5 pre-order. It looks like we're looking at my FPV store, which I've never heard of before, but we can still definitely check it out. Now, let's have a look if this is the one that you mean. Go to main screen share right here. This is my favorite coffee cup, by the way. This is Cup of Kitty. I don't know if this is coming through. And he is very, very faded from a lot of cycles through the dishwasher. Right. What do I think of this frame? Well, you can slide these arms. Okay, so I guess we've got some quick swap arms. Is there a brace plate that goes underneath that? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that goes on the top. The plate is in the middle. Come on, show me the goods. Yeah, we get it, these parts. We really need to see. This This is, maybe it's this picture. No. There, this is probably the best picture we have to actually judge what the frame is like, because it's all going to be about how it actually connects in this middle part. This is where all your stress is going to be putting in a crash where the carbon's meeting the other parts and how it's clamped down. So I hope they've done a bit of work here. It looks okay. I can't really zoom in, but another part to look at. How are the it's this first one here. Okay, so we've got some rounded edges, and no, it doesn't look like we've got any obvious points, which it seems quite. Yeah, look, and it's only $40, so it's not. I'm going to say it looks like a decent frame. You'd still have a lot of fun with it, and yeah, I'd say give it a rip if you enjoy the team motor stuff. Jumping back to my main face cam. We have 5 Winter Guy 5. So Winter Guy is asking, hi, do you have a video on what first-time builders need to get? Not only the parts, but tools as well, solders, chargers, fireproof bags with batteries. You know, I have 2 videos for you. So the first one could be, if I go here to my chat and I type UAV Futures 299, I think it was the entire, here we go. So there is a little setup just here, which is kind of like a very, very base setup, and I'll post a link to this in the chat as well. If we go through, and we could watch this video. Let's see that in here. We also have a super chat from New Guy FPV, donated $10, and he's send us some good vibes. Thanks for all your help. Always looking forward to your stream when it comes on. Well, it is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. Thank you for that first super chat of the day too. And if you've got any other questions, New Guy, keep throwing them down in the comments. Let's for that, we're going to be answering this question about what a New Guy should be getting in here, but let's give Charlie a snack. So I want to say thank you to me, but also the first snack of the day with that super chat for the good old Pooch here in the background. I actually took him to the vet on Tuesday afternoon, and the vet said it was great to see a Labrador as old as Charlie. He's 8 years old, but that is not severely overweight. So he said Charlie was a healthy specimen of a pup. So here you go, Charlie, that is from New Guy FPV. Oh, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks very much for that snack. It's delicious. All right, so there we go. Back to my main face cam with Charlie having his little treat. He's waiting for another one. Look at him. No, that's it, buddy. That's what you get. Don't keep staring at me. But if you're new coming in and you don't know what to get, you can either watch this video, which hopefully I posted that in the chat. I'll post it again if I didn't. So let's do this. But also on the world's greatest website, what we have some stuff. So if you are new coming in, we have a kind of a budget build that you can do. We have a beautiful radio you can have a look at. We've got the right tools for FPV. So this is one of the building your first quad. Some useful tips in here. We've even got some soldering iron tips. So if you go into the tools part, you guys can't even see. Oh my God, I've just done like this big discussion over here. So let's start this again very quickly. You know, so we've got a $150 budget build we've got in there. We've got like a new radio, the T-Master. Maybe you're looking at building your first quad. Even things, if we go and have a look at the right tools for FPV, we've got a whole bunch of different tools, smoke stoppers, and, you know, we've got some videos on, you know, soldering those things. Go check this website out because there is a lot of information. If you just scroll through and have a peruse at your leisure, you'll find an awful lot of info there, especially if you are a newcomer. That's going to help you get up and get flying. Radio. Back to my mug here on the camera, and Brad Lutz is saying Charlie Cam is looking good. Mike's camping and FPV says, lol, I have that question. Crossfire for the range. And aquatic FPVs. Oh, we just answered aquatics, actually. Let me scroll just here. We have FPV Nick is saying, don't forget to hit that like button. Brings good luck for the giveaway. And Ben is linking a range test just there for the Tango 2. And New Guy FPV at Raven, can you send the Discord info by any chance, or is it in the video description? A link to our Discord is in the video description. We've also got Slappy Chicken, which is a bizarre name with a very interesting picture next to his name, if I don't say so myself. So he says, much love from Slappy Chicken. There you go. Thank you very much, Slappy Chicken, for that donation. It is very much appreciated. And Charlie can hear the little chimes go, buddy, but you got to wait till we used to have a rule where every donation, Charlie got a little snack, but we had to put that up to the $5 mark because it was going to be way too many. We had some streams where Charlie was eating way too many snacks. So I'll give him a pat, though. There you go. That pat, that's from Slappy Chicken. All right. And Michael O says, do you have a good tune for the Diatone R349? I'm having hard oscillations on hard turns. If you watch a video of mine, it is on the eSheen 369. Andy RC put a tune there, and there is a link to that video. There is a dump file you can go and download. But I don't know how it's going to work with a 4S version. You might have to change some things, but if you're not having a good time on the default, there, Andy's tune might be a good place to start. That's a fun name to say. So yeah, you're right. Slappy Chicken is a good one. And thank you, Raven, for posting the Discord invite link as well. Howdy from a sleepless UK. So that's from FPV Wannabe. You know what? I had like a great sleep last night, and then I had a terrible sleep. Why? Because I was absolutely wrecked. I think I was asleep by 8:30. But being a parent, after 4 hours sleep, like it's not like it was in the old days. After 4 hours sleep as a parent, you're like, man, I just had the best sleep in my life. I am so awake. I ended up waking up at about 1 o'clock and I couldn't get back to sleep for a long time. So I was chatting to some people, came in here and started talking to some people on Discord and all that sort of stuff. Ended up getting back to bed probably about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It was way too way too late, and then I had to wake up and do this stream. Rap. Alex Graham says, and every time I read your name, my friend, I don't know why it seems like so familiar for some reason to me. It says, hey, at you over futures. Hey, Stu, having problem with delivers from bangers at the moment. I've been waiting almost 8 weeks for a delivery. So my advice here would be jump on. They do have customer support. I don't know how well it goes at the moment with the COVID sort of thing, but hopefully this is my advice too to everyone. Threaten them with like a PayPal dispute, being like, look, I'm going to refund this with PayPal, all this sort of stuff, because PayPal 9 times out of 10 will side with their customer. So that I also wouldn't want to just be giving my credit card info over to some random websites either. So if you don't have PayPal and you're thinking about picking up some drone resources, definitely go and do it. Use PayPal. It is one of the best things you can do to protect yourself online. FPV Nick is saying, be a good name to name your quad. Here's my 5-inch Slappy Chicken. All right, so Slappy Chicken, a lot of people are liking his name. FPV Wannabe says, it's too warm. So it's the exact opposite down here. And License to Drive said, at Alex Graham, I ordered something from China. Could have come from Hong Kong back in March. It took 10 weeks to arrive. And Russ Woof, everybody, is in the chat. And boy, do we have something special for him. He said, I gave a thumbs up, so maybe I win. No, sorry, the giveaway, Russ, you are not entitled to the giveaway because it's only open for people who are considered actual people. And so you're not a real person right here, Russ Woof. And for those of you who don't know as well, Russ Wolf, he is a mod on my Discord and a close personal friend of mine, which is crazy because he lives on the other side of the planet, and he is pretty much 1,000 years old, looks like a zombie, but we have some special stuff that I guarantee Russ might not laugh, but we are going to have a lot of laughing today, Russ, so thank you very much for the content you are about to provide. I can't wait to show some people. You've just reminded me. And it's going to be a bit of a new segment, Russ, and it's called Movie Star Russell. But you just got to stay tuned to find out what we're going to be talking about. The FPV Wannabe says, I've been watching the T18 reviews. I'm disappointed by the lack of the features and the increased price. So that is this radio right here. And yeah, I guess I want to spend a bit more time. I know this is sometimes a bit of a problem, I think, in the FPV scene. When they push these products out, everybody races to make the first video so they can get those clicks, get those views. And it's kind of a bit of a disservice, actually, to some people. To the viewers. So I want to spend a bit more time with this radio. So I know some people might be upset and saying, Stuart, where's your review, you slacker? I just want to do a better job for you, basically, and provide a better quality review with some more more user experience on it. And we've got Moon Runner FPV. Any idea for your back wall? There more clocks showing the different time zones around the world. I mean, you know what? That is not a terrible idea. That would be great, because let me know. I'm going to guess 2 a.m. in the UK. 6 a.m. for some people in the US, maybe 5, 6, or 7 p.m. Maybe. How many time zones does the US have? 8 time zones, between 5 and 8 if you're in the US, and let's say 2 to 3 in the UK. And SST FPV says UPS shipping is killing me lately. And license to drive, always be polite in the first correspondence when inquiring where your stuff is. Yeah, absolutely. There is no point getting I guess upset. This is how I feel. Anybody who's in a service industry, whether it be a waiter, whether it be someone who's dealing with your customer support when you maybe having bad internet, maybe Bangers hasn't delivered your package. Don't be a jerk to the person who's trying to help you, whose job is there to actually do that correspondence and help you in the first place. And you know, sometimes you might not like what they've got to say. They didn't lose your package. They didn't ship your package. That waiter didn't cook your food if it came out with the wrong order. All this sort of stuff. You're going to get so much further by just being polite. And a lot of times, if you're feeling really frustrated, I know sometimes when I've rung up customer support and things haven't gone my way, I've often said, look, I'm appreciative for the job you are doing for me. I'm just really frustrated at the end result here. So it's nothing to do with the person who's trying to help me or trying to resolve my issue. It's just the result. So you are allowed to get angry, but just make sure to explain it is not at the person that is trying to help you. All right. Yeah, licensed drivers say, ask where it is, don't demand it. And Anthony Bonham is back here in the chat. So I just scrolled past these little thing. Have a good day. Catch a stew. So, Anthony, I'm still waiting for that email, brother. Send me an email, at uavfutures@gmail.com. For anybody who doesn't know, it turns out last stream, Anthony Bonham and I went to primary school together. I used to sit next to him in like grade 4 or something. So I haven't seen that dude for a long time. So that was pretty cool to see him popping in here. Rusco Sticks is saying he's not going to buy off Bangers, and RC Compound is saying hi, everyone. So hello, RC Compound. James Sadler, it says at UAV Futures, have you heard any goggles coming out for around the $300 mark? So I don't know about any new goggles. I do have, they are about 357 from memory US dollars. It was the X Flip goggles, but I still need to get out and test those. But we also have a breakdown. If I go here, goggles, $300 UAV Futures. All right, which goggle should you buy? So this video right here, let's have a look. Let's see. And I can share this with you guys and share my main screen. We've got 90 people watching. We've been streaming for 23 minutes of this goggle right here. This video, actually, I should say, I did a complete breakdown of all the goggles for Donnie. Donnie has just given us a super chat as well. Let me finish this. I did a breakdown. This video, you can see all the goggles here around the $300 mark. The Fat Shark, Sky Zones, and Omways would be the recommendations at that price point. Go watch that video. It was a complete breakdown from performance, customer support, light leakage, adaptability, menu usage, a whole bunch of field of view, all sorts of stuff. Go watch this video. That's one of the things you can do. Donnie's super chat. He's just donated $1.99 with a little dog symbol there. So I love it. That's a big. We've got Charlie right here. He can have a pat. There you go, Charlie. Whoa, yeah, this is great. Thanks, guys. Yeah, geez, thank you. So there we go, and we have a absolute ridiculous chat just here. I don't what's going on. We have Captain Kirk has just donated. Let me have a look. $50. Oh, should I swear, guys? I don't know if this is a pretty ridiculous donation. $50 is kind of like insane. He says, oh, we're going to get it in the chat. Let's see. Should I read out the complete thing that he's written, or should we bleep it? I'm kind of feeling towards we have to be saying something and also something about the pooch. Let's see. Are we going to read out the bleep version? I feel like, yes, we have to. $50 donation is ridiculous. And Captain Kirk has said, oh, I can't believe I'm going to swear. Okay. All right. Let's Drunken Bullet is saying at you if you read it out. Read it out. And AA Tech is saying, love your accent. All right, Captain Kirk. Oh shit. Can't do it. I feel so bad. It's that time again. Feed the doggo. So thank you very much, Captain Kirk, for that $50 donation. All right, Charlie. Look at him. He is staring at me. He can hear this thing. Donnie's given us he's also topped his up to get another doggo snack there. So thank you very much, Donnie. Charlie, you are about to get spoiled here. Right, here we go. He is just staring at me. He's intent. All right, let's see if I go to Doggo Cam. Check this out. He's just, oh yeah, what's happening? Was there a snack in that hand? Says a serious looking pooch. Is this what you want, Charlie? All right, there you go. That's from Captain Kirk. Thank you very much, Captain Kirk. Oh yeah, thanks. This snack is delicious. Thanks, guys. Charlie, did you even let that hit the side, buddy? Look how much drool's come out of you. Ah, and here's the bit from Donnie as well. Donnie in red. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. Captain Kirk's also giving me a little, I don't know what you call that face, a little smiley face emoji, sticking his tongue out right here. And Kiz Bartlett is saying, do you kiss your mother with that mouth for dropping that swear word? We're not going to be saying it again. I would have bleeped myself, but I think that one was pretty special. For $50, we will risk some demonetization, I think is the word that I'm looking for. Kyle Pim Kyle, I'm just going to say Kyle P is saying, I'm waiting for a price drop on HD. FPV wannabes, kids are in bed. And let's see, and other people waiting for a competition for DJI and see what happens. So look, I would absolutely love that to happen, SST, but I don't know if that is ever going to happen because DJI has such a stranglehold on this hobby, and it's not like they're choking us though. Like they just there's no competition for them to have to innovate too much. They can do whatever they like. All right. Now, I did have a segment right here I wanted to do. It is coming on 10:30 my time. We've been streaming for 27 minutes. Our segment, I was thinking we could do a little bit of UAV news. Welcome to the UAV news. Actually, I've only just made up that jingle right then, which is why it sounded so bad. But let's have a look. There was some cool things that I wanted to show you. If I go to my main screen share here, there is going to be some more. I just thought to kick off this little segment and see how it goes. I found two pretty cool videos that I thought might be interesting. Let's see if I go here. I've got to find where I put them. I don't know. Did anybody see this drone footage of thousands and thousands of turtles waiting to lay eggs? Let's see. We're probably going to be getting some weird ads on this news site. Let's see. Blah blah blah. We're getting. Is this ad coming through for you guys, or is that just for me? We've got some weird ad about some M&Ms, so we'll just wait till this plays up. This is what I don't like about going to random news sites, that they often put on so many ads before they do that. Oh, okay. Now it's not letting me mess around. Let's go straight in. Check out these turtles right here. Can we go full screen? Yeah, so all these turtles. Drones are pretty cool for taking some crazy shots. I don't know where this is in. Oh, there we go. Great Barrier Reef, Queensland, Australia. I got sent this too from Raven, and also my wife showed me this the other day. But check this out, just so many turtles out here. You would think that they were not endangered or anything like that, but turtles definitely need to be protected. One of the best creatures in the ocean, but apparently it was just absolutely chockers with them, and they were waiting for some space so they could go and lay their eggs and wait for the tides, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know, that was the first bit of FPV news, and now onto something a little bit more. How many people here in the chat have been to the Great Barrier Reef? Because it is pretty special. Unfortunately, it sounds like it's going to be disappearing soon. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. But if I go back to my main face cam, let's see what some people are saying in the chat about that as well. Sam Clem is saying, did you hear about the single drone that saw thousand turtles? I don't know if that's an actual troll right there. Because yeah, I did actually, and I just spoke about it. We've got FPV in the FPV wannabes saying people in the UK complaining about DJI, specifically how it freezes and it takes 40 seconds to reboot when they drop behind a tree at 700 meters. Well, I would say to that, maybe they are complaining about that. But if you are flying analog and you are flying out 700 meters and you go behind a tree, you might not have video at all. So I'm not too sure. 700 meters is pretty insane on any FPV feed. Here's another bit. Michael O says, I use drones for turtle research in the Bahamas. So that's a pretty cool little job that you've got doing. Nathan Shear says, hey Stu, Mr. Steele loves Velocidrone. What sims? Your thoughts on comparing it to DRL sim? You know what? Here's the big part about sims. Just get one that's the most fun. Like, I know some people think they're going to become a better pilot and they might tell themselves some little lies like, I'm going to train every day. I'm going to be the best. They have their Rocky music playing. They're doing some little finger thumb press exercises. Stretch left, stretch right. None of that. Just get the sim that's the most fun. And I feel like Velocidrone is a great sim. Liftoff is a great sim. And here's the secret. They all feel so similar. What I really like about DCL is Drone Champions League sim is that it's fun. It's flashy, it's fun, it feels a little bit arcadey in terms of the menus and the progression systems and the drones that you can fly. So that's why I would fly DCLY, because I'm going to have the most fun, I'm going to spend the most time on it, and then I think as an end result, I'm going to get the most stick time and learn the most. All right, the other part of our amazing FPV news. FPV news. God, the jingles are bad. Let's have a look. And this one is a little bit more dangerous. I posted this in, I think it might have been voice chat link share or something the other day in my Discord. If you haven't checked out the Discord, go and do that. But it was pretty much, or maybe actually I can find it on Reddit. Let me have a look here. Reddit multicopter. One of the first things that pops up in my feed when I start typing Reddit. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. You guys will enjoy this. It's called Glad He Still Has All His Limbs. So things go a little bit crazy here. Can I go full screen on this? My computer. Here we go. This is looking good. Waiting for Reddit, it says. Let me pause this. And we just had a super chat as well from Dan Dem FPV. He says, with £2, thank you for all your helpful videos. No worries, my friend. It is absolutely my pleasure, Dem. That's why we do this. Like, jokes aside, we do this so people can watch these videos, get the help they need, go and experience the skies for how amazing FPV is, be as free as a bird, change their lives with this special hobby. We all know how special it is. I know how much it changed my life, and that's why we do this. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel and letting us keep making these videos. It is appreciated from not only me, but for everybody who watches this and is in the sky flying. Thanks to the content we create. That's it's something very special that we couldn't do without everybody here, their support in the community. So thank you very much there, Demo. We got a little bit heartfelt here. This is the second story on FPV News. Tell me, did you guys see this? If I go to main screen share, crossing live to the field. What could go wrong? It looks like we've got a police drone right here. We've got our helmet. We've got our backpack on. Now, have any of you guys seen this before? You might have seen this clip, and it is, yeah, let's see. How do you think that this thing is going to go? Jesus. Just looking at it. Let me know in the chat down below as well. How do you think this is going to turn out? So Sam Clem is saying, wow, cool. Dem FPV has got a little surprised face right here. FPV Wannabe is saying, Duck My Squee, really likes your channel. And Derek is saying, if we use the C-splitter and attach two antennas, would that boost the signal or make it worse? I don't think antenna diversity, I think Bruce did a something on it on when you just add two antennas to one receiver, it doesn't seem to have the desired results. But to be honest, I'm not an RF engineer by any means, and I wouldn't know how that affects the feed or something. So I actually don't know that part. Rex is in here too, saying you're my hero, and people are saying, let's do a flip. This is gonna hurt. That actually looks dangerous. Random family man is saying a drunken, where's my boiled sausages? And a fall from 10 feet can easily kill you. Gonna get his toenail trims. Is that running on a 5S 100 battery? Not gonna be friendly on hands and arms. So that's from 7 Driver. Captain Kirk is giving me 2 skulls. It's a great day to lose a leg. Humans are fragile. Let's see. What do you think's going to happen, Charlie? How do you think it's going to go? Oh, I don't think it's going to go. Oh, I don't know. Jeez. What this dude must be pretty brave. Like, if they must have done some test flights or something, right? So, all right, let's watch this video. Here we go. I don't know where this actually is. Oh, he's up. He's up. Look at that stability. What do we think, people? We're going to pause it in a second. So, on that, how do we think that's going? I also just heard someone at the front door, but I might let my wife get that one. But how do we think this is going to go? We've paused it right here. Is it going to be a good landing? Is he going to do a little fly around a circuit? Is he going to do a flip or a roll? Let us see. Is he going to get up to some crazy speeds? What do we think? So people are saying amazing in the chat. Ravens, let me know it's in Dubai. Dem is saying rip. I bet he can't fly acro mode. Geez, it's got some thrust. Yeah, it does. It just pretty much don't do a punch out like that straight off the bat. I wonder how the controls go as well, and do they have a sim? I bet he had heaps of prop wash. Maybe he's going to do a matty flip. And let's see, nosedive. Does it come with an optional massive sack compartment where this guy does have a decent pair to be one of the first volunteers they're going to do off? That takeoff was quick. Let's hit it on the speed run. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Gunner FPV is Gunner 351 is let me know too, Gunner, if you're at work. Dual antennas on a single RX need to be connected through a phasing harness to get them to work properly. Now, Gunner does know some stuff about antennas actually, but let's push play on this, see what happens. Here we go. Whoa, there's some definite forward thrust. Okay, I've got this. Yeah, he's giving me a thumbs up. It's looking good. He's flying. Oh no, this is not good. What's happening here? Crash, boom, kabamo. The drone is in pieces and the dude is walking away. So somehow we're going to play this again. Somehow the dude, like, that would chop your leg off. What is going on here? What did they think was going to be happening? I don't know. This police officer, did they really do a safety risk analysis? Like, they need to look at that thing. It's insane. Maybe tone it down a little bit, because definitely here. Oh gee, more training. Oh gosh, kaboom, kablamo. What's that noise, Marge? Nothing. Man, that's ridiculous. So that's our first bit. He is super lucky. Look, yeah, he does look confused. Captain Kirk saying what could have happened there. So he's looking at it, being like, gee, I swear, just put it in turtle mode. That'll be fine. He probably shouldn't have mucked around with the default tune. All right. And FPV Nick says, is that what happens when you use auto scan? You can see him actually punched himself in the neck for talking about auto scan right here. And that's where he thought, oh, I'm going to go on auto scan. Oh, no, this ain't good. Let's see. Auto scan, punch in the neck, and down one more time. Kaboom. So he actually did quite well to pilot that into the ground like that. What I think happened was he freaked out with the control. Like, he backed off not only the control but also the pitch. So he was pitching forward. He did pitch back to get itself level, but it was coming down too far. So he dropped off the throttle. He should have kept the throttle on. Of course, very, very scary to do when you are flying this thing around. He's probably like, Raven is saying, I wonder if that special Kevlar suit had something to deflect prop strikes. Man, I don't know. Those blades look massive. Not the best thing that could be happening. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville and welcome here. Yeah, that's what's saying. He puts his hand behind his back like he was riding a bull at the rodeo. So there we go. What did you think of that FPV news segment? And Duck is saying, takes hands off control and fist pumps. I wonder if that's why he stacks. And this is why you fly Horizon. So no, Charlie, settle down, buddy. Not waving my arm around for you. Those motors are massive. And imagine using goggles while driving that bike. I bet his trousers were a mess. He definitely had his brown undies on right there. And Johnny DRC is saying he's not going to be flying that anytime soon. Not me. All right, Duck My Squee. Anyone who's flown with a loose lipo knows how bad it affects the flight. What's a human but a huge, big, floppy, no charge lipo? All right. Part 2 is him being lowered into his grave with some fancy coffin drone. All right, it's caused the rear props hit the ground first. Well, is what that's why that's why he's safe. Yeah, no, but the reason it just looks crazy there, Ben. And this was brought to you by Hold My Beer. So back to stability mode. Lots of fun there. If you've got some questions or comments, throw them down below. If you need a shout out or you want me to answer something, make sure you tag me with at UAV Futures. But yeah, that was just a little fun segment here. We have another one soon coming up called Movie Star Russ, which I can't wait to show a lot of people. And Andrew Qualton says some FPV flyers have longer futures than others. Yeah, at least this guy had some true HD footage though, streaming straight to his eyeballs. So, I don't know. Oh, you can see it's got Dubai Police in the background as well. He was in Acro and panicked. We've got Levi Brown has joined the chat. So hello, Levi Brown. Adam Rupus is saying this is true FPV. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike for just showing some other content that I found online with those turtles and those sorts of parts. But anyway, if you've got some questions, comments, anything like that, make sure you tag them with @UAVFutures. Put them in the description or the comments right here down below. We also have a giveaway today. So we have, I went and found it. I don't know if we showed this on stream because I have the jumper T18 and also the Radio Master T16XS or whatever those are. This is my personal radio that is in today's giveaway. You can check the description for your entry form as well. This is going to be going out to somebody. And we also have a Catalyst Machine Works drone right here. And today as the third, this is the this is the massive droner. This is a little rocket. This one's actually got a 4K cam in here. Bit of an old CADX, one of the first CADX small cams. That's in here as well. And I will find a receiver for you as well. So that's the day's prize. I'll throw in a receiver so you can bind all those up and it should be working. Let's see. A newbie drone has a sale on DJI goggles for $400 starting tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. He needs more simulation time. FPV Wannabe is saying Radio Master is the bomb, and 7 like Zeds is saying how far can I drop 1S high voltage when flying? How big is your 1S pack? Because that's what I need to find out first. If it's a little Whoop one, I would just fly it till it falls out of the sky. And Michael is saying, Michael D04, is it possible to use tiny rubber O-rings to soft mount the FPV camera instead of soft mounting the motors? Well, you shouldn't be soft mounting motors anyway. That was always a bit of a scam is not the right word. A bit of placebo, I believe. It didn't really make that much of a difference. Soft mounting your flight controller definitely does make a difference. But yeah, you could use them to soft mount your FPV camera. Absolutely, if you're getting a little bit of jello through there, and maybe that does take it out, you can do that. It's not going to harm there, Michael. All right, let's see. Mike's Camping in FPV says, yeah, baby, hit that like button. So come on, let's go hit that like button. If you're sitting at home or watching this, maybe you're on the toilet, maybe you're lying in bed because it's late at night, maybe you're sitting here listening to this while you're doing a bit of work on the computer. You know what, Stuart? I could do that. Is he talking to me? Okay, now he is talking to me. Go and do that. Hit that like button. We've had 84 people to hit 85 to hit the thumbs up. Come on, we can push it up even higher. We got 130 people watching, and a Blizzard FPV all the way from Canada is saying, "Stu, are you?" So I need a bit more context for that one, my friend. Stu, are you? I'm not too sure what that means. Let's see if we've got some more info that comes in a little bit and some more comments, so please let me know. And as a Ace Man, how do we enter the prize? It said I've already entered, but that was your other live stream. So there we go. Let me read the description of this, and it says actually it doesn't have that info in there, so I'm going to say if you've entered once, you've already entered, so I will draw it out. You don't need to enter. I'm not going to make you enter your details every single stream. You're in the running, my friend. So there you go. As a Ace Man and need a radio, hurry up. And Jim, I'm going to try my best to pronounce this. Sorry if I get it wrong. Chinmaya Patil. Do you prefer Kiss or Betaflight? I prefer Betaflight. And let's see. Mike's Camping in FPV is saying Subaru at UAV Futures. And let's see. Random Family Man says he's on the roof clipping cables, and FPV Wannabe is saying motor mount, soft motor mount, motor soft mounts equals loose motor bolts. Yeah, so I'm not really a fan of soft mounting the motors. Captain Kirk, I would like them entered every time. Within the first 30 minutes of the live stream and still do the giveaway at the end. Oh, okay. So it means you've got to. That's an idea where you've got to come in and enter your details, and then we kind of turn the. Nah, I want everybody to kind of enter, but it would encourage people to jump in right at the start. As it is saying, thanks, awesome Stu. I was about to head out for a fly, but going to stick around till your stream is finished. So thank you very much. And Calabrese 221, hello, Stu from Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Have you heard any word on when Fat Shark Bite is dropping? Not really. Fat Shark doesn't kind of like to talk to me, so I have no idea. The way we're going to get a Fat Shark video, if that ever happens, is if Bangers or GearBest or another vendor company, maybe one in Australia, that would like a review done, and I'll link it to their site, I'll have to wait till they send me the product to do, because there's no way Fat Shark's going to send me anything straight off the bat from their warehouses anyway. Rebathorn937 is here, and he's saying, Stu, what camera did you decide to go with? So this one is pretty important because we had a huge donation from Nick FPV as well. An absolute legend, where he helped us in such a huge way, and we ended up getting this bad boy right here. So this was, I don't know what it is in US dollars, it was 898 Australian dollars, which I think is around like 500 or 550 or something like that. So pretty much bang on our donation goal. So thank you to everybody who helped me reach that goal, and we're going to be making a better stream. And also we've got Rex. Speaking of donations, Rex Mundy says, do you accept bribes? So sure, depending on how big they are, mate, absolutely send them my way. Just depends if the police are listening, or who knows what we're talking about here. But also I should say, while I'm still talking about this camera, I got to say thank you very much, Rex. Look at Charlie; he knows what's coming. He can hear it. So we've got right here. If I go to Doggo Cam, Charlie, yeah, this is quite a little snack. I'd love to eat that. Thanks, guys. Oh, delicious. So there we go, Rex. What do you need done, mate? Charlie. Oh yeah, this is great. Back to my main face cam right here. But yeah, we ended up getting this camera, and it's going to be improving the stream. It's not set up today because I still have to get a dummy battery. So I've ordered a dummy battery for this, which means I can just plug it in straight to the wall, and it's going to be powering on the whole time. And also I needed to get an Elgato 4K cam link, which means I can run the HDMI feed straight out of here into. And another super chat from Alex Graham. I'm gonna read it in a second because I want to finish. I'm gonna get distracted again if I need to look this way and kind of talk to you guys here. So this camera here, I need an Elgato pretty much capture card or USB capture device to send this into my laptop, and then we can get some juicy, much nicer footage. So the camera has been bought, and I did buy an Elgato capture card. It cost me about $390 because there is none in stock in Australia, like literally zero of the one I wanted. I searched for about 3 days. I even put a post on our Discord tagging everyone. Can someone please help me find this? I found one of the more pricey version, which was the Elgato 60 HD Plus, which is far more than what I need, but I had no other option, so I ended up buying that. That should be here. What's the date today? Within the next week, anyway. So that was from actually like a place that I think it was from EB Games or something in Australia. So at least that seems a little bit more reputable than some random sites, and it was in Australia. So that is here. We are getting the Canon linked up soon. We just got to wait for that capture card to come. Charlie, settle down, buddy. Right. And also we have Alex Graham. Oh, and he just threw me $5. So he didn't even put a comment in here. He wasn't asking a question or getting smelt. So I got to just say thank you very much, Alex. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel and the content we make. And can you please tell me, why do I feel like your name sounds so familiar? I'm not. Every time I read it, I'm like, man, do I know you from from some past experiences or something? All right. Remathorn says, smart choice, but Canon makes some amazing products for video capture. I really want a Canon M50. Yeah, well, that's what we've got. FPV Nick has given me some thumbs up, so there's a little smiley face, one of the legends in the house right there. Delta FPV, hello from Delta, except he's home while I'm out ripping with the family, so well done there, Delta. Give your pooch a pat when you get home. Charlie's been enjoying it right here. It's getting a little bit warm. I do have the heater running actually next to me because it's a little bit cold out. So the air is a little bit chilly. This one's from SST. If Betaflight is the firmware, can you use Betaflight configurator to tune it? Yes, that is how it works. SST FPV. And Devil's Reject 66 says, I have the Tiny Hawk Freestyle and I was thinking about update Betaflight. Is that a bad idea? Yes, it is a bad idea. I feel like this is such a trap for a lot of beginners. Yes, you can do amazing things with Betaflight, but chances are, if your drone flies well, then a manufacturer like Emacs has put the time in to make some preferred tunes and those to make it fly like they want it to. Don't go in there if you don't know what you're doing and change some settings. Don't flash the ESCs. All this, you don't need to do that. The only exception where it has been proven to work very, very well and they give you some specific things to do is with Project Mockingbird. So Project Mockingbird seems like it's come a long way and it does make the Tiny Hawk feel a little bit different. All right. Lord FPV, hey Stu, can you tell me what the difference is between stretched X and normal X frame in freestyle? It is just all about if you're in a full forward flight, you're going to be getting some cleaner air into the back props, and it is almost like adding a bit of manual or physical expo to your quad. So when you a good example here, this is actually going to work out really, really well. This little this bit with the little lip on the back is the back of the prop. This bit is the front. So you're flying along and you increase your pitch. So this motor spins up, and let's say you give it 10% throttle, and it causes the motor to go up 2 centimeters. And it's important that I use or an inch. So it goes up. That's going to be your forward momentum. On a stretched X, this is going to be an exacerbated example, but you can see now. This is our quad. Their front, it's a little bit longer towards the back. We are flying along. This goes up 2 centimeters. The angle isn't quite as much. So that initial pitch forward means when you move your stick up on your radio and it tells the motor to give the same sort of input, it's not going to be going up quite as much. So it feels like it's got a little bit more expo on there ever so slightly. So that is another thing. As well as getting clean air in the back of the props on fast forward flight, that's what you're going to notice on the sticks ever so slightly as well. Blizzard FPV, BQE okay. So there we go, flying over there. BQE, so Bot Grinder and some of the other crew over there. Thank you very much for that super chat, Blizzard FPV. And let's have a look at something. Let's see. BQE, Moldy Rotors, stay home and fly. So here we go. If I go to this as my main screen share, there it is. So here we go. The Botta Botta FX banger. So for anybody who wants to check this out, I'll put this. Thank you very much, Blizzard, for that super chat as well. There we go. It is in the chat if anybody wants to check this out. And this must be my little bribe here. So here we go. Go check some of this stuff out. And I know Bot Grinder I think, heavily involved. He's done some stuff here as well. But one of my favorite FPV pilots in the hobby. So yeah, I just got to say huge shout out why I'm here to Bot Grinder. All right, let's get back to some random chit chat. Drunken Bullet, never update the firmware unless you absolutely have to. The bane of my existence. Okay, and when we go back here to this screen, we've got to say if anybody does go to BQE, tell Bill I sent you. So there we go. If you go here and you end up picking something up, go tell Bill that they sent you. I'm not sure what that is a reference to, but there we go. So thank you very much, Blizzard FPV. And back to my face. Yeah, Drunken Bullet says, never update the firmware unless you absolutely have to. And when will the giveaway be drawn? Seb, you're just going to have to wait, my young friend. And Mike's Camping, it says, Project Mockingbird is working with the EMU flight. So there we go. That's nice to hear. Lord FPV is saying, thanks. Um, and this one's from Sam. He says, "Hi, I built a $100 build and the flight controller shorted. It broke, and I ordered another one, and it shorted again and broke." So I would say, Sam, have you done? How much practice soldering have you done? Do you have any photos of your solder joints? I've heard. Look, I'm not saying that might have been something faulty with your flight controller. To get two in a row is probably, getting on the case of very unlucky. If you've got some pictures of your soldering joints, we could take a look and find out if we can diagnose any problems or anything like that. Um, and let's see, scrolling in here, I think it is time for a special segment, and this is going to be something new that I'm going to need your help with as well. So let me have some sips of coffee right here. It is time for movie star Russ. So I'm going to post some pictures in. I'm going to post a picture, I should say, in Discord. For now, we're going to do it in random chat, and let's see. Yeah, this looks okay. So in random chat, I'm going to be putting a picture, and if I go to my stream here, my stream folder, let's have a look. See if I can find this. Where's movie star Russ? All right, here we go. It's called Russ Made. Russ is probably watching this at home. This is something that I want to do for the live stream entries. All right. So Russ is kind of, I don't know about an ambassador. Russ is more like a mascot for me. But this one right here, the movie star Russ, it is in our random part on Discord. So if you go to Discord, if I go to main screen share, right here, you can't, I'm going to have to click on it because my face here is hiding it, but I can't scroll down anymore. But there is this picture right here. This is movie star Russ, and we're going to have a bit of a competition. Now, for any of you who don't know, the way we do, I guess, humor in Australia. Now, some people might take this as a little bit dry, but the better friend you are with someone, the more grief you give them. So you find some things that you really like to sort of I'm not going to say tease them is the right word, but just make them like I think in the US you often have like some roast comedy specials or something. That's how a lot of humor is in Australia. My best mates, I give them the most grief over some of the things, and we find it hilarious. It's kind of like when people tease me or I tease them. It's just what we're going to be doing. Movie Star Ross is a new segment coming to us every first stream of the week, where we take our wonderful FPV pilot here. So this is someone I've known for quite a long time, and it's very important to say too, if you're watching, you don't know the context, I am good friends with Russ. It's we're going to be having some jokes at his expense. Here's what we know. So we're going to be making some movie posters every week with Russ, the world's oldest FPV pilot, and it's up to you guys to help me as well. So I'm going to provide some examples, and we might just see if you guys can come up with it. This file is there if people want to download it. But movie star Russ, what we know, he is very, very old. So if you make a movie poster, these are the things that are going to be considered funny. If you just tease something like, it's all about being nice as well. Oh, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Hey, what are you doing? You want to cuddle? Okay, all right, come here. Where are you going? I'll take you out in a minute. What is going on? You're going to the supermarket. Buying some Twiggy sticks. All right. Well, let's go find Mummy, okay? And then she can take you to the supermarket and get some Twiggy sticks. Come on. Okay, I'll be back in a second, guys. All right. Let's see. Back in here. So we had a little distraction. Charlie, on your bed. from our FPV assistant right here. So thank you very much. But what we're going to be teasing Russ about, we're going to be making some movie posters, and we know Russ is very, very old. Like, he was around before the Big Bang old. He drives a snowplow. These are where you get points. I'm going to ask you guys to make your own movie posters as well. He drives a snow truck. He is colorblind, so he might be getting a bit angry seeing this, actually. Maybe he's not liking this, so he's just going to be seeing gray all around. Seeing red, seeing gray. I'm not too sure. He's an army vet. Which, thank you very much for that one. Russ, I must say, for your service, and in all seriousness, he actually does have some injuries from that, so he does have trouble walking, and his natural environment is the hot tub, and he uses ancient herbal remedies to help him. So, what we've got here, ladies and gents, I've done some examples for you. Get ready to check these out, and I can see Russ, I can already hear him going, oh man, what's going on here? Some of my favorites that I've done in the past. So I thought this could be a great segment. We might even get some prizes for them, actually, if you can come up with your own. So download those pictures. It's not about if you don't have any Photoshop skills, it's not about the quality of them. It's more about the quality of the joke itself. So you don't have to make sure the picture looks perfect, anything like that. It's just all about a quick, rough, and nasty joke. Let's have a look here. If I go to my stream folder, I have a whole folder called Movie Star Russ. We've got a couple in here that I'm going to show. I'm going to show off two today, where this is the first one. Let me open up this with, not with Photoshop. Where's the open with? And let's have a look here. We're just going to open this up with photos. So the first one right here, it makes me laugh every time. All right, so the first segment, welcome to Movie Star Russ. And feel free to throw a super chat if you think this was one of my favorites, if you agree. So if I go to main screen share, Movie Star Russ, you've got to take Russ's face and put him on something else. We've got we've got Russell in Terminator 2, but instead we've called it Defibrillator 2, Misjudgment Day. And he's saying, ouch, my back. So there we go. There's the first one for Movie Star Russ, one of my favorites. Let me know what you think in the comments down below as well. Is that something that people are going to be appreciating? We can see Trevor Simon has just dropped in as well. And Donnie's giving me some little thumbs up buttons. And let's keep going. The next one, actually, I'm not too sure what's going on. Donnie's giving me a couple of smiley faces as well. The next one for Movie Star Russ that we can go and check out. If we go back here to my main face cam. So we're going to be doing this every single Thursday. This is one of the quick little segments, Movie Star Russ, the world's oldest FPV pilot, where we take Russ's face or we make a movie poster based on Russ. It's going to be a quick little laugh, and we might even have some prizes if you guys in the audience can do it as well. There is a link. It is in. I'll put it in a link in this description of this video as well. Well, let's have a look. If I go back to my main face cam, and Captain Kirk is saying I was recently watching The Flash on Netflix, and one episode reminded one of our chats on here. They were trying to disable a bomb, and they were like, "It's easy, just pull the green wire." Yeah, that's right. So if you're trying to, Russ is colorblind. So which wire do I cut? The red wire, green wire? Oh, I don't know. Russ, just cut the dark gray wire, mate. But let's have a look. The other one that I made. So, I'm not going to show you all of them right now, but this one did make me laugh as well. If I open this one up with photos, I've got to save some for next week. If I go in here to photos, let's see. We have, and the message wasn't quite so good, but I quite liked the Photoshop work I did with this one. This made me laugh as well. Where if I go to a main screen share. Right here. Anyone know that movie, Encino Man? Well, here we've got Encino Old Man, and we've got Russ. Oh, when the Stone Age average IQ actually increased. I meant to say increased, but there we go. There's some problems right there when he got frozen. And we've got Russ on his walker, walking around. There we go. That is the second poster of the day of Movie Star Russ, the world's oldest FPV pilot. So this is going to be coming up every what day is it? Thursday in the States, so every Friday, the start of the week. We're going to kick it off with one of these little segments as well, because I want to start including some segments in these live streams. That's the other one. And a chiller new comedy in full geriatric mode. So there we go. Russ is cruising around on his walker in Encino Old Man. So that is a new segment. I might even come up with some prizes for those people. If we pick our favorite right here, we're going to close these two down. So we had Defibrillator 2, Misjudgment Day, Encino Old Man, and that is in the random chat over on our Discord. So if you'd like to get the file for this, if you'd like to do a quick little Photoshop mock-up, you can't see it right now, but it is in a random chat. I should be able to put a little invite here as well. Create invite and copy. And kaboom, it's going in the chat. So if you want to click on that, the folder, the picture is there. I wonder, actually, if I can... I might even be able to just post a link straight to this. Discord, here we go. Russ main. So there is also this right here. That link will take you straight to the picture of Russ that I just put in the chat. All right, back to my main face cam. We also had FPV Nick has donated $5. Russ, what was your favorite dinosaur? So FPV Nick is asking Russ, hey Russ, what was your favorite dinosaur to ride when you were around? So there you go, Russ. What sort of dinosaur did you have when you were a kid, mate? Let us know in the chat as well. And I can see some people having some laughs there at good old Russell Puzzle. His name on Discord is actually Grand Happy Russ. He used to be Grand Pappy Russ because I actually changed his name to Grand Pappy, but he's always kind of happy as well. So I think Trevor changed it to Grand Happy Russ. All right, let's do it. Let's get back on track with some of our FPV discussion. And let's go. Chamira says, how about Russ driving his FPV drone when he comes across a traffic light and crashes it because he can't tell the color? Yeah, that has been a problem. Russ, how loud was the Big Bang? That's what people are asking. Insano, man. We've got from Mooncross, so he thought that was a good one. Yeah, and seeing our old man for our movie poster as well. I would love it. Captain Kirk is saying Russ took care of baby Jesus when he was born. And Moonrunner at UMF Futures, what age do you class as old? Well, look, Russ is old because he was born before the Big Bang, Moonrunner. So I don't know, whatever you date the current universe as, Russ was older before that. So he's older than time itself. And Russ Wolf is saying T-Rex. He's probably getting... T-Rex was his favorite. He probably flew a pterodactyl. So there we go. We're going to have some prizes next week. Thank you very much, William Croth. We're going to have some prizes next week of if you can do a movie poster or with Russ in there, we'll do something special. So definitely go and check that out. And maybe feel like if you want to email me, actually, I am going to put a little post and also put something in the description of this video afterwards on where you can get that. But at the moment, if you can do a movie poster and email me, we're going to do something cool. So there we go. All right, let's keep going on answering some of your questions. We've been streaming for 67 minutes, and we've got 139 people watching. Let me know, what do you think of the stream? What do you think about these segments where we still are answering your questions, but we did some other stuff where we checked out FPV news, UAV news, where we had a look at just two little quick stories, and the other segment we had in here too was Movie Star Russ, world's oldest FPV pilot. Nightbot's putting some little donation links there. Thank you very much, Nightbot. So if you want to donate to the stream, there's that little link as well. And Moonrunner said, would you call your mum old? Yeah, but she is old. She'd call herself old as well. And Johnny J says, I used to tell the kids I was older than Dirt. They asked if Dirt was really that old. And Kiz Bartlett, you've shown me one, Kiz, but we're going to be saving it because I want to show everybody on the stream as well. Okay, all right. I love your work though, Kiz. But if you could mock me up some other ones, send them in there. Remember, you're going to get bonus points. If you do, you might be chosen the winner, but you have to have some of these. If you're going to be working on Movie Star Russ, it has to have one of these jokes to make it good. So it's got to be something about he was old. We could have something driving a snow truck, a colorblind. The army vet is what we know. I would not like to make fun of that part, but you can use it as a bit of context. If you want to put him there, I had him on a walker because I know he does have some injuries. And anything with the hot tub, or maybe, I don't know what this is, about ancient herbal remedies because he's been around for so long. Maybe you can read between the lines there. and just think just how old he is. So there we go. Back to my main face cam. All right, FPV Wannabe says DJ Goggles version 2 OLED and smaller profile. Is that a thing? Is that what's happening? Is that dropping anytime soon? And FPV Jesus, that's from I don't know why YouTube was deciding to hold that. I'm not too sure what's going on there. And Kiz Bartlett saying sounds good. I love a random Photoshop lol. So there we go. Yeah, do it, my friend. I would love to see some of the movie. We could even maybe make a I might make a channel called Movie Star Russ where we have it pinned in there. But I'd make I think that might be cool on Discord as well. All right. Sam Lynch is saying was the same part that my flight controller broke. My soldering skills aren't the best, but I don't know. That could have been gone wrong. It's the same part that just popped off when I plugged the battery in. So you mean your battery connector? I would say if where you plug your battery in is to the XT60 leads, and if they weren't soldered on, your XT60 leads shouldn't be popping off the board as well. That might have been a cold solder joint right there. So that one's from Sam Lynch. Thank you for helping me with my problems. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. So send me an email if you get stuck as well, and I'm not doing a live stream, to uavfutures@gmail.com. Lestat says, greets and all to Stu. Well, you just missed out. We did the Movie Star Russ segment, Lestat, and you're going to have to go back and watch this. It's something you don't want to miss. Rooster FPV says, I'm late and almost thought I was going to miss the giveaway. No, it's going to be drawn. We have a little bit to go. We have the old school Mr. West is saying spam bots live tomorrow. Yeah, we could do that. And License to Drive said, right, I've had 29 of my Photoshop pictures on the front page of B3T over the last year. It's time to get shopping again. And what's spider behind you in the shelf? So this one is from Emily. And let's have a look. So that is let's see, who knows what this is. It's got some good eyesights right there. Let me go get it. So this was actually, what have I pressed here? I've Google Chrome help. No, thank you. This right here was actually Captain Kirk is saying, what? You do giveaways? You what? Yeah, I'm sure he's trolling right there. This right here is from one of my, I'm sure if you don't know what this is, well, it pretty much is not going to be a good time. But this thing was made as a gift from scratch from Jono from Wingman Jono. So this is hard to get it in shot actually for anybody who doesn't know. Wingman Jono made me this from scratch because just to say thanks basically. I'm a huge fan of the Alien series or the movie from 1987, I think, or 89, like the second one, or the whole franchise, but I really enjoy those ones. That right there. Jono wanted to get a 3D printer, and I think at the time he wasn't sure what one to get, and he was trying to really make his budget go correctly. And I said, "Man, do you just want to borrow mine?" So I lent him my 3D printer for a year, and he absolutely smashed that thing. Like, he put it through its paces. He knew more about 3D printing than mine when he gave it back, and he really enjoyed it. And as a gift, he knew that he printed me out that face hugger right there. So that little xenomorph baby thing. That's what that is, and just as a way to say thanks. So I thought it was a pretty cool print he made with my printer, and he painted it up all nice. Very, very skilled individual. All right, let's have a look here. Alien was 1979, and Aliens was 1986. Mike is saying a face hugger from Alien vs Predator. So maybe saying make a face hugger. This is one of mine. Ripley was so beautiful. That's from Travis Simon. I wonder if Russ had heard your colorful language earlier, so he might have. And do you know, Russ never knew when it came to like wearing those camouflage clothes. He never knew what color they were. Like, Russ, what are you doing? You're wearing gray, mate. Aren't we wearing like green camo? No, it's gray. So there we go. Chucker FPV, careful. I thought I saw a drop bear is right here. And Random Family Man says nightmare fodder. So yeah, Jono said, as long as I don't let my daughter see this thing, he was happy for me to open it. But you know what, my daughter has asked quite a few times, what is that, and I told her it's a crab skeleton. So yeah, that's what I told her it was. It was skeleton from a crab, and she doesn't seem to. She's watched a lot of ocean shows. She doesn't seem too concerned at all. It's pretty cool. Its tails, or I don't know what you call it. It can flip around. All right, let's see. Russ is saying it's not deaf. Let's keep answering some of your questions. Throw them down below. Welcome to the FPV Mix. We've been having a lot of fun where we're going to be talking about all things FPV and a mix of other things as well. That's why it's called the FPV Mix, because it isn't just going to be a question and answer. We're going to be having some fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. We've been streaming for 74 minutes, 128 people liking it. We've got 146 people watching. So hit that thumbs up button if that's you. And let her watch Alien. That's from Drunken Bullet. Absolutely not. I don't want. This is something I don't actually like. I don't like my daughter watching anything scary. I don't want her to get nightmares or anything like that. And Chin is asking me, what is the best freestyle budget drone? So probably the Nazgul. If I go right here to the world's greatest drone website, the Nazgul, let's have a look here. If I go to uavfutures.com, it is, I think, you can build your own and have a look. Let's see. Scrolling down, Donnie has donated a super chat of $1.99. And Nick is saying Charlie needs a snack for the donation. Well, we've got to make sure, Donnie, we've got $1.99 there, Donnie. So I can give Charlie a pat, though. Because, there we go, Pooch. We've got that rule. It's got to be over the $5 donation to give Charlie a snack. Otherwise, Pooch is going to be getting way too many little snacks right there. Wouldn't it be good for him? Let's have a look here and scroll down. We were talking about the iFlight Nazgul 5 as one of the best freestyle budget drones. So there we go. Look at this. The best budget drone, best budget buy and fly for new pilots and old. So there's a little right up here. My video's in there. I'll put a little link for this actually in the chat as well. You can go check that out. Can we fly something today? That's from the stat. I'm not too sure. The reason I can't fly inside with Charlie in here is because he will just bark and carry on, and he'll want to chase it around because he likes doing that as well. Donnie is saying, I think he's referring to his $5 at UAV Futures. And Jake is saying, we don't want your daughter having nightmares. Pat, or for two, or Charlie's going to get fat. Yeah, that's how it works with that. And let's see. Captain Kirk is saying, I caught one several years ago. It was preserved in a jar. Yeah, I think if you can also, if you need to get them through customs, just ingest them. Talking about those little face huggers, some of those embryos, what's the worst that could happen? And Kiz Bartlett said, I'd rather watch Alien than a spider crab. Yes, I don't know. All right, we've got Daxi FPV as well. G'day! Look, we've got all three legends in the chat right now. So I want to give a huge shout out to these gentlemen right here. Let's see if I can get this framed correctly. FPV Nick, Captain Kirk, and Daxi FPV, because those crazy cats had some insane donations, and with your support and your help, we've been able to smash our goals. We are improving the studio. A lot of things have gone on behind the scenes, but also we have now a Canon M50 we're going to be setting up to the stream. I recently just purchased an Elgato 60 HD S Plus or something as well. So all up, this plus the Elgato has come to about 1,300 Australian dollars, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without the support of those three amazing people right there. So thank you very much. I do want to do something a little bit special as well, but for the moment, you're kind of on the whiteboard Hall of Fame, handwritten, with my amazing teacher handwriting right there. FPV Nick, Captain Kirk, and Daxi FPV. Every time I'm on my stream, even when I'm talking to my friends, and anytime I'm doing my face cam, these gentlemen, a lot of people are like, what are those names there behind you, Stu? And then I have to explain why they're up there. So thank you very much to them. Random Family Man says, I want to fly so bad. I hooked up with some local guys last Sunday and watched them. It was awesome. Yeah, man, do it, because flying with some other people, it's one of the best things you can do. Random Family Man, I still need... if you want to send me an email as well, buddy, if you've got some more information, because I've been putting a list together for you. I know you want some extra information on what you should be getting, but if you've changed your circumstance, or you wanted, I think you had a budget or something, we're trying to look at some different shops and different prices. I don't know if you're going to go DJI or analog. I need a bit more information, otherwise it's all looking good. Can't wait to do a video with Random Family Man, actually. Is that for the giveaway? I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, the camera. No, we're not going to be giving this camera away. I think not only would you guys kill me on stream, these three gentlemen would kill me as well on the FPV Whiteboard Hall of Fame. Mike's Camping says, we don't have an Elgato in the USA. Ours are letters and a few numbers. License to Drive says it's great flying with friends, but I still love flying on my own. Yeah, I think we can all agree. Flying is just amazing in general, whether you do it by yourself or whether you do it with someone else. This sounds almost a bit suspect. Right there. Random Family Man says, I'll send you an email later, Stu. Yeah, so that he's going to finish tacking some cable into some roof. And Daxy FPV says, do you ever mess around with Emu Flight? I've loaded it and I've had fail safes on two quads within about 20 foot. Look, I have, but it has been a long time ago. So probably over about 18 months ago, I flew it around with Granger. We went to a park. He did some flights with it. It was okay. We didn't get any fail safes, but yeah, I don't know. Is anybody else having that experience? Because Daxy FPV, he seems to be getting some fail safes with Emu Flight. What happens if you flash them back to Beta Flight? Do those fail safes disappear? And if that's the case, then I would say stay away from Emu Flight if you're getting fail safes. We've been streaming for 80 minutes. Can't believe we've got 170 people watching. That's got to be getting close to some sort of record. So thank you very much there. If you are new as well, remember we did some FPV news segments, and I'm going to put a little special picture up right here. Next week, we're going to be having some, we're going to just have heaps of giveaways, but one of the segments I want to run was that movie star Russ, where I'm going to be posting in the Discord a little picture of good old Russell. Go check this out, and the world's oldest FPV pilot. We're going to be making some pictures right here. So if you're just tuning in now, you missed it. We took one of my good friends, Russ. He's going to be on a movie poster every week, but I'll need your help as well. And we've got the Defibrillator 2, Misjudgment Day, and Ouch, My Back. So that is going to be coming up every week as well. FPV Wannabe says, have you tried the folding props yet? I have not. One thing I never thought about was they might be easy to get out of trees, so that is pretty cool. Roscoe Sticks says, I've only ever flown alone. So once you go out, fly with some other people, you're going to be having a lot of fun. That's the next troubleshooting step. That's from Daxy FPV, talking about, yeah, this hobby is all about troubleshooting. So trying to eliminate the source of a problem. Doesn't mean you can fix the problem, but we need to identify what the problem actually is, because there's too many times I get emails where people say, hey, this part isn't working. Like, well, there could be 100 different things. Let's go through some processi, not sure what the word is there, to eliminate that and find out what the problem actually is. So you need to identify that and streamline it down. All right. Sam Lynch is saying it was on the bottom of the flight control. The pieces said OM50 on it, so maybe you're talking about a little resistor there. Lestat is saying, can we fly together with Stu? Would be fun. Yeah, absolutely. We should do like, if you were in the same town as me, absolutely. I've met up with a fair few pilots in my day. Chin is saying, when is the lot of the giveaway again? I don't know. I think you're asking what is in the lot of the giveaways. So today we have a giveaway which is going to be drawn very soon. There is a form down below. Go and fill that out. It is a little Google form. All you got to do is put in your email address and your name. That's it. I don't need any extra info unless you are drawn as the winner, and then you can email me with your shipping details, all that sort of stuff. Today we have in the prize pool a radio. So it is the Jumper T16. This is my personal one. Look, this is the one I've been using for a long time. I can sign it if you want me to, or you know, if you'd like it to not lose quite that much value, I can just send it out as it is. And also a little Catalyst Machine Works Raging, I think it's the Raging Droner or the Massive Droner, this little 3-inch right here, which is an absolute rocket. So we'll send that out as well. So that is in the giveaway. I'm not sure if I said something else, because I don't have anything else around here. But anyway, all right, let's have a look here. Drunken Bullet says, hey, it'd be fun to get on the Sims. So that's, yeah, that would be actually a cool way. Maybe we could do some fly sessions or something like that towards some of the end of the streams. Random Family Man says, email sent, buddy. And Captain Kirk says, I can imagine that Charlie only sits on the pillow while you're streaming. Otherwise, he's like, no streets to me. Why bother? So there we go. Is that true, Charlie? Or he's not even going to lift his head for, oh, okay. Oh, there we go. And Alex is saying, I broke my collarbone on Monday and had a plate put in. Is there a mode 3 for one-handed flying? There is not, but there are some videos about people flying around with only one hand. So just do that. Have a bit of a Google and it might help. Captain Kirk is having a bit of a laugh. And Nathan Shears is saying, yes, please, need a radio. So he's got some little praying hands right there. And I've also heard it is good luck for the giveaway if you hit the thumbs up button. So do that. So hit the thumbs up. People saying uptime. So that's from Seb. Mike Camping is FPV is saying a mode 4. That must be referring to people flying. I can only fly mode 2. I don't know how people fly mode 1, mode 2. Then mode 3 is like, I think one of my mates, Tom, he flies mode 3. So whenever we go to sort of fly he's, hey, do you want to have a go? He's like, I can't, man. It's on a totally different setup. And we've got Zach. He's saying, I'm back. Hope you're doing well. I'd love to see more videos of some flights and races that we have. Stuck in Trees is saying he already did hit that thumbs up. So we're up to 172 people watching. 145 thumbs up. Let's do it. And if you think I'm talking to you, yes, I am. If you're sitting there doing something and you can hear me talking out the side of your ear and think, you know what, is Stuart talking to me? Because I haven't hit that thumbs up button. I am listening now, and it seems like maybe I should do that. I'm thinking about it. I'm listening to his words. Actually, all right, I'll do it, Stuart, just so you can stop rambling. Yes, I'm talking to you. Come and hit that thumbs up button. There we go. We got a lot of people there. Delta FPV says the girlfriend needs a radio. Aquatic says number 186 for the win. And let's see, got a lot of people giving me, oh, look, that did make it jump up there. And we're up to 153, a thumbs up. Some people must know, yeah, I really was talking to you. And I can hear my pinball machine making a heap of noises in the background, actually. So Travis Simon says, I heard someone say they chose throttle on the right stick because they wanted throttle on the stronger finger, which makes stronger fingers, which makes sense. For me, I don't even know, I guess. Maybe, but it shouldn't be difficult to move your thumb around. DPSCHO Choff says, just ordered all the first parts for my quad. They're coming in a few weeks, and I'm super excited. Welcome to the hobby, my friend. That is why we do this. We make these videos to help people get in the air, get flying. That is the whole point of UAV Futures, is to get people flying. So Trouble Path is saying, wow, Street Fighter, that pinball machine there is from 1992, and we pretty much have Trevor to thank for that one. So Trevor sold me that at a very, I was sort of pretty much drooling at it. So after some favors, which I'm not allowed to talk about anymore, and a little bit, Trevor let me have that pinball machine in the background. So thank you very much to Grumpy Trev as well. The Street Fighter 2 classic right there. And Duck My Sea says, I can't compete with movie posters being a mod. But yeah, no, you can win that. Captain Kirk is ridiculous here. What's going on, Captain Kirk? You are absolutely insane. He pretty much with a huge $50 donation. So thank you very much, Captain Kirk. He's saying feed the doggo. So feed Charlie. Look at this. Watch his eyes. I'm putting my hand near the treats. Watch his ears. I've picked it up. Oh, and is that Charlie? What's he doing? Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Bit of a delay there, but here we go. This one is from Captain Kirk, the absolute madman, who pretty much, if we need someone to come, you should come for a fly day, Captain Kirk, and I'll even bring Charlie along for you as well, because he's getting very, very spoiled today. So thank you. I'm glad also, for anybody who doesn't know, Captain Kirk has been, not only is he being an absolute madman today, but he has been a supporter of the channel for a long time. If you have seen my most recent video that I uploaded of Charlie's just waiting. He's like, come on, where's this snack? If you've seen my most recent video, you will have seen my daughter playing with some UAV Futures chopsticks. That's from Captain Kirk. So thank you very much. He's been a patron of mine for a long time. And he's been on Discord for a long time. And also just by sending out some little things like what we have, those chopsticks as well. Thank you very much, I guess, for being a supporter of the channel. For everybody who enjoys these and helps me share the message of FPV. It's people like you who really help me keep doing this content. So thank you very much. Enough rambling. Charlie is just staring at me. He's drooling all over the place. Here we go. Feed the doggo. This one, hopefully I didn't unplug my mic there. This one is from Captain Kirk. Oh, yeah, this is great. Charlie, you have been drooling on yourself. Sorry, buddy. Oh, yum, gee, just, I have all the snacks. Thanks, guys. All right. James Sadler is saying he needs another another T-bone snake. If I go back, steak. Right here, we are having some steak for dinner tonight, actually. DPSCHOF is saying your videos help me loads. So all the thanks I can give. Captain Kirk is saying lol, and Drunken Bullet is saying Captain Kirk trying to beat FPV Nick at the donates. And Captain Kirk at Drunken Bullet going to be hard, but he's working on it there with a little sticking his tongue out emoji as well. And Dave has just hit the thumbs up button. And Random Family Man is saying marshmallows. So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, I have no idea why my daughter started coming up with this game. She's never done that before, but it did make me laugh. Check this out. Drunken Bullet is saying battle mode engaged. And Moonrunner is saying, did you see JB showing a vacant plug on the Tango 2 circuit board for a possible 2.4 gig mod? No, I did not. Let's see if I go to my recent videos, your videos. I wonder what I'm going to get an ad for today. Let's see. It was my jumper video will be late. For anybody who doesn't know, I was trying to do this video where my daughter insisted on coming to help me do some filming, and then she decided
specs, all that sort of stuff,
to do some marshmallows right here.
Oh, you're making something.
Making something. All right, let's have a look at her marshmallows. My screen is going off. FPV Nick said, he just donated $40, and he said steak and lobster for Charlie. Make the top donation and even 600. So you can see here in the chat as well, Nick is an absolute madman, which is why we have these gentlemen on here. Let me go back here to main face cam. You can see, I should say as well, this is what we were talking about with this amazing stick. This is a good, I don't know if that's going to come through on the resolution, but that chopstick there was made by Captain Kirk, and my daughter definitely did like,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, screaming marshmallows in the background. But right here, if I go to main face cam, FPV Nick, we got these three crazy people right here, but the top donator, Nick, has pretty much single-handedly paid for this camera right here, which has been a huge thanks to him as well. So thank you very much, Nick. And a steak and lobster for Charlie. So I don't know about a lobster, so I think a lobster would cost more than $40 in Australia, but if you want, send me a message, and the wife is at the supermarket now. I can tell her to pick up an extra steak for Charlie, I guess. You're in charge of that one. Random Family Man says pizza is my favorite vegetable. I had pizza yesterday, and I was so thirsty. I woke up and smashed an entire one of these pretty much in one setting. Travis Simon says that's a lovely look on Stu's face on the pause. There we go. It could be a lot worse. People probably going to Photoshop my face on something right here. But let's go back here. I think it is pretty much time to do a giveaway very soon. Let's have a look. Chris Croft is saying the extra crossfire connector is likely to be a connecting full crossfire module. Chin Tube is saying Nick's rich, and RJ Red is saying might go rip after this. Drunken Bullet says classic, and the TBS couch. Nick Sebring. Do you use the camera for streaming? Yeah, this is what this camera is going to be for. So the reason we had some donation goals to reach that I do want to say thank you to everybody who helped is this is for you guys. This camera right here, I've already got some cameras that I use for my main filming rigs. They are like hard mounted. One is in like off this bracket, another one bracket that hangs up over the desk. There's no way I was going to be pulling those down every single day, making a stream, then setting them back up there and changing the lens and everything. This camera right here is going to be replacing this webcam that we're looking at so we can have a clearer stream for you guys. The only thing I need to do, and I've already ordered it, was an Elgato thing. So an Elgato 64K, I don't know, some Elgato cam link that was pretty much $400, but it is coming, and that'll allow me to run my HDMI feed into the computer to give you guys a nice clean stream. All right. Com is saying, sorry I'm late, guys. Welcome to the stream, Com. Another familiar face in here. Duck's in here as well. And Nick Sebring is saying nice. And marshmallows for your daughter there. So thank you very much, Chucker FPV. And also Charlie gets a little bit of a snack here as well. So thank you very much, Chucker FPV. So for those marshmallows, we do have some marshmallows inside actually. And there we go. That's from Choco FPV. Oh, this is delicious. Thank you so much, guys. Yum, I'll have some of these beef snacks. No, that's it, Charlie. There's no more, buddy. All right. Let's do it. Do you guys want to do a giveaway? And Rooster FPV says, how well did you do when you first started on YouTube? How many subscribers did you get in your first couple of months? So, I don't know. The Rooster, here's my advice for anybody starting in FPV. Now, I agree. Yes, I kind of felt like there's a whole mix here, but one of the ingredients that definitely would have helped, if you want to start your own YouTube channel, you want more subscribers, whatever you're doing, here's one of the things that made a difference that I agree it was probably easier for me than if I had to start again to this day because there wasn't as many people doing it when I first started doing FPV. But the main reason I want to say is put the time in, do something that you love and make the content that you want to make. So you don't try to make content that you think people are going to watch. Don't make content that you think you're trying to gauge and trick the algorithm on YouTube, anything like that. Just make content that you're excited about. Just think about what you enjoy doing, and you will find your own audience that will come and enjoy that. So you don't need to make content for anybody else but the stuff that you enjoy. Lucky for me, I'm a teacher. I love FPV. I love teaching people, and what better thing to teach people about than FPV, which is why I kind of started making these videos, and it all happened really organically for me. I never thought I'd be doing this as a career. It was just something I was extremely passionate about and enthusiastic about. I'm going on a bit of a ramble here, but I feel like it's an important question or something that I really want to give some people some solid advice is just kind of chase your dreams and do the thing that you love to do. And then those people who will support you will come. Don't try to cater to them in the first place. Don't try and change yourself for your audience. Just be yourself, and then your own audience will naturally, organically come and watch your videos. The first couple of months, I think I only had 300 subscribers, if that. Maybe 200 subscribers. It was quite. I can remember when I first hit 1,000 subscribers. That took many months until that finally happened, and it wasn't all about. I guess it wasn't about trying to grow those numbers. It was just about making content that I enjoyed. So don't feel too disheartened if you're not getting thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. It's a tough business to be in. Just make stuff that you're passionate about. So it's not so much about the numbers. Like if I look at my latest video here, it is absolutely tanking in terms of numbers. So let's have a look here. A little video. I've got 2,000 views, so about 1%. Let's see here. 1% of my viewers have seen this video, so I'm sure YouTube is not pushing this out very hard whatsoever. But that's not what it's about. It's not about getting those crazy numbers. It's just about making good resources to get people flying, providing them updates on my channel. And try not to think about the numbers too much. Just make content that you are happy about and that you enjoy. So you feel great about the things that you're doing. Don't let that little number determine how you feel about your hobby or anything like that. All right, Jellyman says, and thank you very much for that $10 donation. So let's see, Charlie, it's snack time. You're getting very, very spoiled, Pooch. Jellyman says, I live near Joshua Bardwell, so my drones are flying very well. I enjoy the Aussie opinions, love your channel, and I love and your love for FPV. Let me watch you give Charlie a treat. So here we go. Jellyman, does that mean you get to go fly with Josh? That'd be something that I would love to do. He is definitely on my bucket list and people that I respect a lot. And I think he's done some amazing things for this hobby. Here you go, Charlie. That's from Jellyman. Oh, yeah, this is great. This is just, I sit on my bed. It's like, it's breakfast in bed. It's delicious. Thanks very much, Jellyman. We've been streaming for 97 minutes and we haven't done a giveaway. Let's do it. Nick Sebring is saying he's only at 100 subs, and Com is saying showing my face and fam was definitely better on the YouTube analytics. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're just putting up FPV content and it is just you flying around, think how many videos of that do you actually watch, because that's very, very tricky. If you want to, you need to have maybe if you're interested in increasing your numbers, one thing that does work, make sure you're putting your face there, or you're at least talking or giving the audience something to watch rather than just a little flight video. I don't think you're going to be getting a large following doing flight videos. Even the best FPV pilots in the world would struggle if they were only doing flight videos. I think it would be very, very tricky. All right. And License to Drive says, I think most of my subs come from non-FPV content. I never set out to get them. I've basically been using my YouTube as a history of my favorite flights. There we go. Sam is saying, thanks, Stu. And let's do it. Let's see. Delta FPV saying I'll be sending some DVR footage soon to the video mix. 1 month of ripping around. Can't wait to check that out. Remathorn937 says I only watch your videos for the Aussie accent. Yeah, in Australia, mate. And if you want to watch some real Australian bogan shows, you can go watch a show called Howzos. It is on YouTube. But be warned, it's definitely not very family friendly. But it is. It's a lot of Australian culture in there that you'll see people having a laugh about. All right. Yeah, Lestat, Charlie, definitely will get some exercise today. And let's have a look. Drunken Bullet says, just started posting some gaming with my voice on it. It's some scary stuff. Yeah, don't just be yourself. Like, don't worry. We've got 188 people watching this. We've been streaming for 100 minutes. Try not to think about that too much. My wife actually asked me that today. Does she think that, do I get freaked out with all these people watching? And not really. Maybe being a teacher helps with that a little bit. But let's do it. I can see some people guessing in the giveaway what number it's going to be. People have started it already. Thank you very much for that reminder. 100 minutes. This stream has gone a little bit over time. Let's do the giveaway. So if I go to my drive right here, I've heard too, if you hit the thumbs up button, it is good luck. If I go to live stream entries, let's see how many entries we got today. The Lazy Rocket says, I'm a late. Isn't a ute kind of like a truck? Yeah, basically. Let's have a look here. The form is populating. Let's have a look. How many entries do we have? And let's see. We are at 1,968. So we just had an entry there from Sean B. So there we go. Looks like you're the last person to enter, which was a little bit ago. So we're about to do the giveaway. It is down below. Put your question, your guess in down below as well, what you think that it's going to be. And let's do it. Let's find out. We need a random number between, and we'll put this on the screen. Random number between 1 and 1968. 1 and 1968. All right. So everybody have a guess what we think. My voice is starting to go, actually. Been talking so much for so long. Excuse me. Main screen share. What do you think our number is going to be? And I'm going to guess. What are we going to guess today? Whew. 13. No. I'm going to guess 1390. Okay, that's my guess. One number between 1, the minimum number is 1, and the max is 1968. All right, I always get a little bit nervous to do this. If you are the winner, you're going to have 30 minutes to email me. Plus, you must send me an email within 30 minutes. It's 11:43 right now. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, generate. Woo! 1,038. Did I end in a 38? Did I say that? No, I didn't. All right. Let's go find this entry. If I go back here to main face cam, so I don't put everybody's emails on the screen, live stream entries. I better write that down too so I don't forget. 1038. I can see Big D is in. Did I see Big D in the chat as well with the 888? Big D has been a fan of the channel for a long time, so thank you very much, Big D. I hope you're doing well, brother. Let's have a look. Russ Wolf has guessed 7 because that's about as high as I think I don't think he can count past 10. So well done, Russ. I'm very proud of you. Poor Russ, I'm throwing him under the bus today. Let's do it. Let's go find entry 1038. And let's see. I should say to Austin. Sorry, mate, you were just too late there with your entry. So let's see, 10. But tomorrow we'll still be drawing another one as well. 1038. Let's find this. Is that what I said? Let's have a look. Random number 1038. The suspense. 1038. Okay. And let me get my snipping tool. And if this is you at this email right here, 1038, let me make sure that that is correct. Get this on screen. 1038. So congratulations to drum roll to this person. Boom. There we go. Oh, my face is in front of it. What a letdown. All right, there we go. 1038. If this is you, Tintin RCC, if you're in the chat, let me know. Send me an email from this address, the rest of this email that is right here. You have exactly half an hour, 12:15. You must send me an email by then. That is my time. It is 11:45 a.m. right now. You got 30 minutes from right now to send me an email. And then after that, if that comes through, we'll figure out your address and all that sort of stuff. And you are going to be getting a jumper T16 and a drone and a receiver. Otherwise, if you don't do that, it is going to winner chicken dinner carry over to tomorrow when we'll be doing the draw again. And we'll add some extra prizes in. And it will just keep jackpotting day after day until somebody wins it. We've had some big winners on the show. I know FPV Nick won one of them. He recently just got his package turned up. Also, we had someone from Mexico the other day. Can't remember their name. They won a dolphin and a bunch of other stuff as well. I think it was like a little 4K cam and some other stuff. But yeah, we've been having some really, really cool stuff. And it's been great to see people winning it as well. Main face cam right here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. Remember, next week too, if you are good at Photoshop, we're going to be running a separate prize for the winner of... this one. So Movie Star Russ, I'll put our own little bit in Discord. There will be a Discord link as well where we are going to be doing, if I go to main screen share, some movie competitions for the world's oldest FPV pilot right here. So Movie Star Russ, we've got, this was my entry, Defibrillator 2, Misjudgment Day, ouch my back. So you can definitely go and check that out. So that will be, I'll make a separate channel in the Discord where we can do that. There is also a link in this chat somewhere, and I will link it again. What do you call it? Let's have a look. I will link the file you need that should help people if they want some help as well. So here is a link right now to that attachment as well. If you want to just get Russ's face, have that. All right. Let's see. Dennis RC says, I hope you emailed. That's me a nice prize. Time to go rip some packs. That's some Roscoe sticks. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. What we're going to do before we disappear, let's set up tomorrow's stream and all push that little reminder button as well. So if I go to my YouTube, go live, I wonder if it's going to let me go live twice at once. Surely not. It's not going to let me do that. And if I go to... I don't know what if the stream ends, I am sorry. Where I don't think it's going to let me make a new one. Oh, if I go to stream, reuse settings, and let's have a look here. Man, what happens if I do two streams at once? This might not go very well because it's going to be feeding into. I don't think I want to press this button, but straight after this, don't go anywhere. I am going to be posting a brand new link for what's tomorrow. A brand new link for the stream tomorrow. We'll do it at the same time, same place, starting at 10 a.m. my time tomorrow. We're going to be doing a lot of other fun things as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we did some different things with FPV News, FPV Russ, Movie Star Russ. So that is all there. This is all set. So other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. I'm going to post the link in this chat below as well, and you will see if you refresh my YouTube page, you will go and do that straight after I finish this stream. Within 30 seconds, there will be a link for tomorrow's stream. Click on that. Click that little reminder button. I will see you there bright and early tomorrow. Huge shout out to I'm losing my voice. Huge shout out to everybody who joined the stream, had some fun, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I will call the wife, ask him to get the DOG some little snacks. I don't want to wake him up too much. He's having a little snooze. I can see him dreaming right there, the old bugger. Other than that, I love you all. Big D is saying I like the pinball machine. Yeah, that's something that I want to get set up once we get this stream working with this new camera, Big D. We might be doing some streams over there at the end. We'll finish off with the game of pinball. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I had a lot of fun, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. So I'm ending this, and then you can go and click this stream. Click a little link. I'll even post it in the chat here that we can go and watch tomorrow. So other than that, subscribe.